Happy Monday, motherfuckers. Nuff said on the podcast today. They came over Saturday. I appreciate them coming way the fuck out from Genesee County. They all came from at least an hour away, so I appreciate that. And it was cool to see them do a short set last night at the Escalation of Force, a vigilante show at Gamekeepers in Berkeley. That place is badass. Glad to see that DIY venue hosting events and letting the chaos occur there. And seems to go off without a hitch. Everybody's having fun. Gets a little wild, which is great. And they serve alcohol if you like alcohol. And great pizza next door. So it's a good little spot. Support that place if you ever want to have a show. One thing, you got to bring all your own shit. PA, backline, all that. Super DIY. But yeah, back to Nuff said. They did a short little two or three song set last night. It was really cool. You can catch them February 27th at Parts and Labor with See No Evil and Triflin and Out for Blood. That's going to be a badass show. It's a lot better than what it was going to be. I'm glad the lineup got switched up and, it's at a cool venue. So, yeah, goddamn. Don't even get me started. So, they'll have some new shit out sometime on the podcast. I think he said February 27th, honestly, so... check that shit out when it drops, and I'm gonna end it like this. Enjoy the episode. These people are fucking chaos. I also wanted to come back and add real quick that these kids are cool as fuck, and some of them are pretty young and fairly new to the scene within a couple years, so I'm just happy to see them having fun and being so happy and enjoying this shit and just doing their damn thing. So fucking mad props to them. Cool young dudes, besides Andre. He's like 40, so it's all good. Couldn't thank them enough. I'm glad they came over, and I hope they stay doing cool shit. I don't know. Bye. Rolling now.
Cool.
Here it goes. We're rolling with motherfucker. I seriously almost said under the knife.
Oh, all right.
Enough said, baby.
First question, right out of the gate, Rob.
All right.
What are your feelings on femboys?
All right. It depends on what country I'm in. Is that a good answer? I don't know.
All right.
Like,
now that we have that out of
America
the way.
and Thailand,
I
they
do-
can trick you.
I do like...
I seriously looked up. I swear to God, like the other day, last night, honestly, I just looked up. I was like, how can you tell the difference, like in Thailand, if you're talking to like a femboy or like a real chick?
Here we go.
Watching,
It's time.
We got offered a show in Thailand.
What?
Yeah. We got offered a show in Thailand a couple days ago. Dang, I forget his name.
This is news to us.
He does like the I'm gonna look him up. He does the
Is it like disable reviews? Or
yeah,
something like that?
disable reviews. He's from Korea, and he said he has connections to doing shows in Japan and like Thailand and all that. And he was like, I can help you guys set that up if you guys wanted
That's
to.
crazy.
yeah,
That's crazy.
which
What?
I texted in the group chat, Matt. You should have seen
When?
this. I don't know, but it's
2
way
days
it's
ago.
way out of our budget. It's like thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Like, that's something that obviously a label would need to do for us. But yeah,
well, that'd be crazy to have like you're around for just a little while. You have out one song, but like we're going to Thailand. That'd be pretty fucking cool.
We're going to Thailand. We're definitely not industry plants.
The Taco Bell commercial.
Yeah. We're Scowl.
Yep.
he said that he could hit up Whispers and see if we get a show with them, which that'd be crazy. I don't think it's gonna happen, but that'd be crazy.
Just manifest it.
Yeah, manifest the $1,200 per person plane ticket to Thailand.
To play for fucking street food?
Yeah.
I would do it.
I would
Fuck
do
it.
that for street food.
Yeah. Like
not
we'll
much I
give
wouldn't
you
do
a
for
fucking
street food.
coupon. Like, you pick any fucking spot on the street. You have to watch little kids like box, and then you can eat Thai food.
Yeah.
Fuck it, dude. You get like dog tongue on a stick.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, dude. That'd be badass.
I'm saving up.
Yeah.
For dog tongue alone.
Yeah.
For free dog tongue.
No, for real though, I thought it was hilarious because Your basement's sick. You have so many cool posters down here, but one of the ones that immediately caught my eye is the old like Let It Die one, where there is under the knife on it, like at the very bottom.
The other one next to it too, on the right, the Let It Die on the right. You guys are at the bottom of that one too.
Oh yeah,
Here, Andre.
yeah.
Yeah,
One.
it's just a different version
shit.
of that same show. Like,
Yeah.
That's
We
cool.
we have one of them too. Like
they did
we-
3 different.
I think we
flyers.
have the other one, the one that's like landscape. We have that hanging up.
Oh
in
yeah,
our
I
house.
see that in your living room, or no,
Yep.
dining room all
Yep,
the time.
yep.
Yeah,
The
that's
one with the
cool.
rapist drummer in it.
I don't remember if he was playing in the band. I think he was. I think that was when
Oh yeah,
Damien
that piece
was
of shit
playing.
that got kicked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a weirdo from the jump. As soon as I met him, I thought he was weird. Didn't
Dude,
find
he
out
was
he was
super
actually
weird.
really fucking weird.
He like tried super hard to like put himself into everyone's stuff, and was like, "Dude, no one knows who the fuck you are. What's going on?"
Sorry, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's whatever. Fuck that guy. I remember.
Dead to
I
me.
remember, and whatever he did, there's proof of his fucking chaos. So fuck that guy.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that
Anyways,
Yeah.
Enough said.
Yeah.
This is
What's
awesome.
So enough said about that
What's up?
loser.
What's up? Enough said about that
I don't even know. Fucking Jalen, are you the guy behind this band? Is this yours or what? Because you're on vocals. That's what makes me think that.
Yeah, well, so OGs will know that this band actually originally was a band called Chain Snatch. We did one show. We dropped 2 singles. It was me, Andre, and then do you know World of Malice?
Yes. I know.
Yeah, Dylan, the vocalist in that band, was
Yeah, I see him. 10 for 10. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he did vocals in that band, and then it just kind of fell through. And then like the Instagram account that is Nuff Said now was Chain Snatch, which is why I say that now it's Nuff Said. But we're all in a band called Grip Thumb. Everyone here is. It's a shoegaze band, and I wanted to. Well, I think Matt mentioned he's like, I want to start a hardcore project. Like I want to like make a hardcore project. And I was like, okay, well I'm not doing drums in it. I've played drums in all my projects, everything. I want to do vocals or I'll learn bass. And then Brady was like, I want to play drums again because we're in a band called Heat Above, and he used to play drums in Heat Above and sing at the same time.
Heavy mosh music.
Yeah, heavy mosh music. But he couldn't do that anymore, so they hit me up, and then I was like, yeah, I'll be your drummer. And then Brady was like, I want to play drums. And then it kind of just trickled in, and then Justin was already part of Grip Thumb, so we're like, fuck it. And Andre, fuck it.
It
And
is
then,
kind of a funny situation because it's like the birth child from Grip Thumb, because like Grip Thumb is kind of what that's why we're all here like together making music, is because of Grip Thumb. And so like Nuff Said is kind of like the offspring.
And
band.
2 of the songs came from a recording session from Grip Thumb.
Yeah,
which is
the
kinda...
intro and track 1. We were in Chicago at his old college
We were in
recording for
Illinois,
Grip Thumb.
buddy.
Well, whatever. Sorry, I say
Middle of
Chicago.
fucking
I
nowhere
mean,
in Illinois.
what was it? At Olivet.
Bourbonnais, Illinois. It's where I
It's
went to
an
college.
hour
Sorry.
away from Chicago.
Yeah.
We went to Chicago though when we were there.
Yeah.
We did go.
Anyways,
We did go.
We have been there,
But-
but it was 2 years after, but we did go.
But
Besides
we,
that, yeah.
we so I went to school for music production. So I had a studio at my disposal that I could use for whenever I needed to. So, when I was there, like actively in the band, like I couldn't be home. I couldn't be home for most of the time to play shows. So it was kind of hard to like, get some momentum. But we did record. We recorded an EP, and we recorded most of the stuff that we used on the album we just put out at the school. So they would come down, and we had a session where we were kind of like just spitballing ideas. It was me and Jalen. Like I was in the booth, like with a guitar, and he was in the drum booth, like just working out parts. And we like did a whole like hardcore song. We were like, we really don't know what we're gonna do with this. Like maybe it could be a Grip Thumb thing, but and then it ended up being like the perfect like start to this EP that we're about to put out with Nuff Said. So we just kind of repurposed it.
We also do like one hardcore song for Grip Thumb, which is kind of like, and Justin does vocals on it. Well, on our newest album we just dropped, we have a song called No Hope, No Sleep.
No sleep, no hope.
Whatever.
That's all right.
But it's all right, dude.
Yeah, just like
I'm not even worried about it, dude. Yeah, It's fine.
just like slow talking. Anyways, oh yeah, go
Low
ahead,
key,
Justin.
that song I wouldn't even call a hardcore song. That song is a metal.
It's like
song.
grindy
yeah,
metal.
yeah. Well, at the time
just like heavy
we were
music.
just calling
Yeah.
it hardcore. It just goes.
But with all that said, Nuff Said is kind of like it's like the baby brother, or like maybe like twin brother. I wouldn't say anybody's like less than. It's just different.
It kind of sounds like you are.
Well, to me, it seems like it was like not on purpose or like organic, and I don't know, my opinion, it sounds really good. And you explaining that it was kind of just like a little brother side project, never
Yeah.
supposed to happen.
Well, we had always kind of wanted to try to do something heavy. We all sort of bonded over doing grip thumb stuff, but I always noticed that like during practice we'd always be chugging and shit.
we'd
And
always have like a lingering kind of like desire to do hardcore. Like shoegaze was like our prominent thing, but there would be times where we would kind of just all like by default just start chugging, and it's just like maybe we should probably like try something with this.
Grip thumb's first attempt at a heavy song. Don't fucking look it up. It's such a hot steaming pile of shit.
I remember
But it was
listening
fun to
it
make.
the first time, and I'm like, what the fuck
put it at
is
the
this?
beginning.
It's garbage. It's garbage, but it's fun.
We all have mixed opinions on it, just because it was like our first EP, and it was like mixed. I mixed it. It wasn't the best, but whatever. It's where we came from. It's where we started.
Yes,
foundational.
The only bad thing I say about it is just because you were just starting out and just the mixing's a little off. That's it. But
And that is fucking bad.
no,
A
it's
little.
actually okay.
A little
The
off.
lyrics are a little bad, but I genuinely think that song is actually a good song.
But I mean, it's
got a good meaning
You just
behind it.
embrace it. Like it's where it's where we started. It's where we like started to learn how to like just make shit.
in Matt's small ass basement.
Yeah.
I used his. I'm pretty sure I used his dad as a drummer, as a musician as well. And I used his like jazz kit to record some of the grip thumb stuff on, which is insane. Like the more I learned as a drummer from Brady, that's like not proper and like you shouldn't do that and everything. It's just kind of funny that like.
But
the
it's
way we started
also
out.
like it's DIY as hell. Like using a jazz kit to record like a shoegaze. Like it's just like. It's like using it's like using a jazz master guitar. Like people thought, oh, this is for jazz. No, we're gonna use it to like play like heavy shoegaze. So you can just repurpose. You can do whatever you want.
Totally.
Well, it's always good to have somebody learning how to do the audio engineer shit.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I just became aware that it's not that cheap these days. To
No, dude.
have somebody do it for you. I didn't know how. Like,
Yeah.
it can be very fucking expensive, even in, like a shitty demo.
Yeah. It's kind of, I mean, when I really like kind of sit back and think about it, it's like very fortunate that I'm able to offer recording and mixing like for free. Like I'm not gonna like, obviously it's our band, like I'm not gonna like ask for money from you guys because it's like it's a whole effort.
Good, because I would shoot you
But
with a gun.
but
With my gun.
but there's a lot of it's hard. It's like really hard to like, you don't want to cheap out on recording because it's an investment. Like you want to make it good. You want to make it worth your time and money. So yeah, it's been really fun. Because, I mean, the only reason why I have been getting this experience in, like, recording is because of the bands I'm a part of. And also some school stuff. Like, when you like, actually work with a band to, like, record, like, you have to learn all the nuances, like, how to work with people. Like, if people want a certain tone, you got to be like, how do I figure that out? How do I put a mic in front of a cab to get it to sound like how they want it to sound? So just, like, all that stuff.
And not for nothing, Mr. Matt over here has started his own little recording studio type thing.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, I wanted to shout out Nate from Laida from Sunhead Studios, because we've been kind of I have a thing that I started. It's kind of a joint thing between me and Andre. We have this thing called on-site recording that we're just kind of trying to pick up and get our name out there, just to try and see if other people are like wanting to record stuff. Or it's very small right now, but Sunhead and Onsite have been kind of a power duo recently with like some of the Nuff Said stuff, because I recorded everything that Nuff Said has done, and then on-site recording, Nate has mixed and mastered all of it.
Sunhead has mixed and mastered it?
Wait, oh my bad. Sunhead, Nate from Sunhead has mixed it. So that's been cool. Like,
yeah, he's a fucking
dude. He is
mad scientist over
my
there.
God,
so
dude.
shout out to him for
He
sure.
is so good.
He knows what he's doing.
Everyone over there.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Blow him.
Talk to your
Big. I'm about
your
to glaze
shit,
the
King.
fuck out of Nate. Big shout out to Nate. He's he's a really close homie of ours. He's helped us out a lot too, especially because I know we were talking about like pricing for all that, for like producers and stuff like that is very expensive. He like is so cheap, and we gave him more money than he asked for, we were at the what show was it? It was a Parts and Labor show. I forgot who was playing that day. I think it was it was the benefit show for Sav for Slice. And I was talking to Nate, and I was like, I want to start recording the Nuff Said stuff soon. And he's like, yeah, dude, I'll do it for you. It's like $25 an hour. And I'm like, oh, $25 an hour. I was like, how long will it take you to like mix and master a EP? Which he said 4 hours, by the way, but it took him like 4 months. But anyways, besides that, I was like, $100, dude, you're insane. I was like, we'll give you $250, and that's I still feel like that's pretty low, dude, because the production, the quality that we got back was phenomenal, just out of crazy, dude. It's really good. Yeah. So we paid him because he mixed the single too. So we paid him separately for the single, and then we paid him $250 for the EP.
Well, that's kind of how it works. Like when you're starting out, like you gotta be easily accessible, and like with pricing, like you can't be like hot shit right out the gate, because like you gotta let people know like what you can do. So, but then he's doing it. He is incredible.
Good for him.
Yeah, he's great.
So out of all you guys, the one who like I remember seeing first is probably Andre. Have you like been and going to shows out of all these people the longest? You guys are from the same area.
This dude's old as hell.
I'm only 31, you know.
31.
No, I mean I've been coming around to Detroit shows specifically since like I want to say 2017, 2018. Whenever High Alert was around, like towards the tail end of that band being around is when I started to come around. Like I think the Sanctuary had just moved into the spot in Hamtramck that they're in now. Mm-hmm. So even then, back then, it was kind of far and few in between, and it wasn't until like shows started to come back around after 2020 was when I started to come back around a lot more and started to kind of hang around with people and meet everybody that I know now. And we all are. We're all mostly from like Flint. Like we're from the Genesee County area, so it wasn't until I think Jalen joined Under the Knife that he started to kind of start coming around to shows more often, and then as a result of that, I joined Grip Thumb, and then that's when we started bringing all these guys over to shows as often as we could.
Thank you, Andre. Thank you for doing all those things.
I'm like fairly new to hardcore shows and all that. Back in high school in like 2019, when I got into hardcore in 2019. Just like the surface of it, though. The first band I listened to, which is still my favorite band of all time, was Stick to Your Guns. They got me into hardcore, and then of course like the gateway bands. And this is, I just gotta say this is before Knock Loose was big, like big.
Like Jimmy Kimmel big.
Yeah, like Jimmy Kimmel big. Knock Loose did also get me into hard, but I remember listening to their music first and being like, this dude's voice sounds terrible. This shit sucks ass. But then coming back around, I was like, okay, this is actually pretty fucking good. And then like, I ran into Justin skating. We know each other.
Very
skating.
funny story.
Yeah, me, Matt, and Justin know each other from skating in Flint. Oh yeah. I guess I should also say I live in Davison, Michigan, which is like 10 minutes from Flint. I was I was raised in Flint, but I mean whatever. We record and practice everything at Andre's house, which is in Flint. But one time I was driving my old Buick on Saginaw Street downtown Flint, and I was gonna go skate, and I see
my dumbass.
Yeah, I see Justin
on a
like,
skateboard.
Yeah, skating towards the farmer's market. I'm like, Justin, or not Justin. I didn't even know the fuck you were.
How the hell do you know me? I
was like, hey, like a dumbass me. I was like, hey, do you skate? As he's clearly skating on his fucking skateboard, and he's like, yeah. I'm like, meet me at the farmer's market. And so I drive to the farmer's market, and I'm walking around. I see him, and then we went to the ice rink.
And then we went to the ice rink, and we had a nice little kiss.
Yeah, we kissed.
No, we started we bonded over skateboarding, and I think
you were just getting into heavy music, right?
Well, I had always been aware of heavy music my whole life. My big brother was big into metalcore and screamo. Like the mid 2000s, just shrill shit.
Justin's a big metal guy.
Big metal guy.
Yeah.
I would say I'm more of a metal guy than a hardcore guy. Although around
translates well though.
Somewhat. But I would say probably a year before I met Jalen, I was huge into grunge music. I was really big into Alice in Chains and Soundgarden and shit. And I was like, man, it doesn't get heavier than this.
And oh boy,
Junkhead? Are you fucking kidding me? And then I got really pissed working as a deli boy one day when I was like 19, and I was like, I just went on YouTube and was like, what are the most angry, heavy songs of all time? And then immediately it was like Cannibal Corpse. I got into very briefly Dying Fetus, very very briefly, but that basically snowballed into breakdowns. I want to hear more breakdowns. Breakdowns are dope. Sanction. I think originally it was Knocked Loose. Also, just something popped up in my YouTube recommended, and I remember listening to mistakes like Fractures and Still I Wander South when those singles dropped. I remember listening to those just on repeat for days straight because hearing guitars sound like that, and hearing shit that intense, I needed to hear more of it.
It is crazy to think. It is crazy to think like the first time you hear shit like that, and it's like literally like world breaking.
Yeah.
It's like, it was like shit. Music can sound like this.
What was a band like that for you, Rob? Where you were like the first like kind of stuff like heavy music, hardcore stuff.
I mean, because I was listening to like metal and shit. Like I had friends who listened to the Fear Factory and shit like that. Then I had like Korn and like Sepultura and
Sepultura
rips.
What's that? Back to the Primitive. Who does that? Soulfly. Remember Soulfly? Yeah. Them. Shit like that. But then I met other people who started like listening like punk and shit. So I was like Dropkick Murphys, the Casualties, and sort of I like bounced back and forth from like the heavy shit to like street punk to Killswitch Engaged and like a Static Lullaby, like trying to like find the sound. Like I'm looking for something more than like fucking punk.
Yeah,
but not like screamo with like singing. But then like you hear like a breakdown. I was like, I like that because people are going fucking crazy in the music video.
Part specifically.
Yeah. And then I don't know, dude. Fucking Bleeding Through was one of them. That was like, holy shit. I went and seen them at the Shelter. That was the first like where I seen like moshing and shit. People fucking people up.
Yeah.
And that was Let It Die. So it was like their second show, Let It Die, I didn't know who they were until that day. So I can say that. But I don't know, man. So you see that shit, then you go to like a Terror show and like Unearth and then Hatebreed. I see Hatebreed and I was like, motherfucker.
Dude, the first time I ever saw Hatebreed was at Pine Knob. It was they opened for Megadeth.
Oh yeah, I bet. But you guys like, I hear it in your voice. Like, you're like, yeah, it was Knocked Loose. Like, it's okay because we all got to start somewhere.
Yeah,
you just hear the sound.
It's literally the foundation.
And it is really cool.
For a lot of people from like your guys' age, like 18, like I mean 2018, 19, 20. It was just there and what was popular.
Yeah. They call those gateway bands for a reason.
Yeah. So it was like Hatebreed. Yeah, go ahead.
Knocked Loose is amazing and
nice.
Big for a reason, and I think we're just like careful not to be like, oh, I love Knocked Loose, because we don't want to be like, I'm a huge hardcore fan. Who's your favorite band? Knocked Loose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they've done so much, man. Yeah. They've done so much for a lot of fucking people.
It's like undeniable.
Yeah.
They're incredible.
And it does, you can like get past it. Like it's hard for me because listening to anything after like a different shade of blue or whatever it was, I'm like, I just don't care. But it's good. It's not bad. It's just like
Laugh Tracks. I remember spending just days listening to that. I remember just each pinch harmonic. I remember getting like emotional to a breakdown off that album, just like a freak.
I should say that I still like Knocked Loose, just like their older stuff.
They're a great band.
I mean, the music they make nowadays, me personally, I wouldn't really consider hardcore compared to their older stuff.
They're a metal band.
They absolutely did introduce us into this. I think it's cool learning from, like, no offense, people who are from an older generation learn what got you into this stuff. I know, how fucking rude of me. But
say Andre next time.
Yeah. People who are Andre's age.
I was also gonna say, you were mentioning like Korn and everything. I remember that. I think Korn was like the first heavy band that I was introduced to. I grew up listening to a lot of rap. My family was just a lot of rap.
Likewise.
A lot of Kanye and Jay-Z. Watch the Throne.
Oh, don't talk about Kanye now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's going buck wild.
But I remember my stepbrother showing me a
what's wrong with him?
Freak on the Leash music video. Wait, actually, you don't know?
You know damn well.
No, I really don't.
Do you know what he said yesterday?
Let's not talk about this.
Oh, we're gonna hold on, real quick. Justin, you dropped your phone across the room somehow.
Oh shit!
No, just short. Long story short, Kanye went
Okay,
on Twitter
dude.
and said he's a
Skip the
Nazi.
music.
Anyways,
Skip the
yeah, my stepbrother showed me this Korn music video, for Freak on a Leash, and I was just like, well, first of all, it's just fucking weird.
Yeah.
These guys with like long dreads. I'm like, dude, this is weird. And then he's like, go, bam, 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 and I'm like, holy fuck, this is awesome, dude.
You know,
And
in
that's-
an indirect way, Korn is responsible for 7-string guitars being mass-produced.
Absolutely. I gave him a corn CD when we got here today.
Yeah, it's fucking funny. No, so for me, getting into hardcore music, it was the Flint Public Library used to do this like book sale thing every now and then, where it'd be like, it's like a brown bag sale where everything you can fit in a brown bag is like $5. And so they had CDs, and the first hardcore band I ever found out about was Comeback Kid, and it was like their second record, I think, I picked up, and that's they're still one of my favorite bands to this day. And so, but prior to that, like for heavy music, for me, it was like I was really like, we kind of grew up in a Christian household, so a lot of it was like Christian metalcore. So like Under Oath was like a big band back in the day.
Close my eyes.
That's just still
Big,
bangs.
big time for my
Fuck yeah.
brother.
Yeah, I listened to a lot of For Today back in the day.
August Burns Bread.
Yep, a lot of impending doom.
Sure.
They are. Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know that either.
And then like I think my buddy DJ, who played in Under the Knife with me, he showed me Slipknot when I was in like the 5th grade, and I was like, "This is the craziest thing in the world, dude." Slipknot.
What album?
Volume 3, the Subliminal Verses, which I know people are like, "No, everything before that's better." That album still fucking bangs.
If you put it on, I could probably name a few songs, but no, I didn't listen to anything after.
Is it after like Iowa or the
Yeah,
self-titled?
Iowa. Yeah, but that's when like I like transition because Iowa was like fucking 9th grade for me,
Yeah.
which was like still sick. I remember buying it and being like, "This is fucking dope." And
It's an insanely heavy record to go back to now and be like, oh, they put this out then? Like, this is crazy.
It's
And then they
crazy
started
heavy.
to get a little more
people equal
commercial
shit. It's
after
fucking
that.
nuts.
But yeah, Comeback Kid was like, I think that would have been like high school, like 10th grade for me was when I found that album. And then from there, it started to be like Trapped Under Ice and Terror. Like the Big Kiss Goodnight record is still one of my favorite records of all time. Like Live by the Code by Terror is still absolute banger. And then from there, it just kind of spirals. So
Banger.
That's it. It's a banger.
Oh man, I was about to say something. I was talking to. So I'm in a band called Exorcist X. You know. Yeah. Me and Andre, and then Seth, and then Xavier now, who's in the band. I was just kind of funny that kind of like what you were saying. Like it's kind of crazy that we're saying like Knock Loose, and you know, it was like our gateway bands and all that. We were talking about. You guys were talking about older bands, which I should say I'm not familiar with the history. Fluent with the history of hardcore. I did do a bunch of research and everything. But like
I crammed it in.
But I was just saying like Pain of Truth, Speed, Sanction, damn it, I'm drawing a blank. What other bands that I'm like really into? Those are like all the inspirations for me as a vocalist for Nuff Said. A lot of like I know, well, Sanction's probably kind of out there for Nuff Said, but
big Paramore fan.
yeah, I actually do.
Big
really
big
do
Nuff
like
Said
Paramore.
inspiration.
Yeah.
But like just all like the bouncy riffs and everything, straight from Pain of Truth. Speed, I like.
By the way, I did it when I listened to.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, it's kind of funny. I forgot what song it was, but we were watching a Pain of Truth live performance, and then there was a song where the riff was almost identical to Enemy, dude. And he was like, "I was blind, yeah!" Like it was almost identical. I'm like, dang, maybe that's where the inspiration came from, was that song. Because I came up with the Enemy song in my and I usually come up with the ideas in the shower. And I don't want to play guitar. But
After jerking off.
yeah, after jerking off. Always, because it gets the mind flowing, you know? Yeah.
Clear to think.
Yeah.
I get it.
But I come up with riffs with my mouth, and then I go to Matt or Andre, and I'm like, can you replicate this? You know what I'm saying? And and I think it was because of Pain of Truth. But yeah, anyways, but like Speed, like the energy, I love Speed. You good? The zipper just fucking.
Oh, damn.
Bro, I'll be moshing sometimes. That's why I wear short chains now, dude. Dude, that shit sucks, bro. I fucking like I chipped my tooth.
Yeah. This is why I don't. This is why I don't mosh.
You have a
Sometimes.
you have an injured back.
Sometimes.
Justin.
One time I felt really bad because we were at the Monty house in Lansing, and I grabbed you and threw you into a wall. And I was like, "Oh shit, my bad."
I guess
that
we
shit
should,
hurted.
Metal in there.
I guess we
Yeah.
should also mention that we have 2 cyborgs in our band.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Half metal or half fucking.
Yeah, half metal. Yeah, it's sort of.
That Elon shit. You
No,
fucked up.
not yet. No. Yeah, probably. Fuck, man. Yeah, I think a big inspiration.
If you want to. I mean,
I've got no problem talking about it. A big inspiration for the first Grip Thumb, like the first heavy song we ever wrote for that band was it revolved around a story of me breaking my back when I was very young. When I was 17, I was hit by a drunk driver.
He was throwing it back.
Yeah, I was throwing. I got.
Were you out of the car or were you in a car?
It was me and 3 other buddies in a car. I was riding shotgun and we got schmacked. Yeah, only one wearing a seatbelt, and
How fast were you guys going?
we were turning onto a road. We were going to make maybe 5 miles an hour.
Was he going fast?
like 70.
Fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
You're lucky to be alive, man.
Yeah, I am,
Which
and
is
and-
fast.
which is fast,
That's
believe it or
really
not.
fast.
But I think that was a big inspiration for the first song we ever wrote. And,
I have not checked out that band yet, by the
Don't.
way. I'm just gonna be
No,
honest.
check out the band. Don't check out that
I have
song.
not listened.
Just check out the new.
It's okay.
The EP before that album, our newest album.
I'm gonna listen to it.
Well, I mean,
We're
both.
fucking-
It's
fucking-
shoegaze.
I think-
so
Gotta
he
put it
likes.
I
together
think-
that there was like half you guys.
I
no
think
idea.
it's easy for us to be like, don't listen to it shit, because it's like it's in our own heads, and we're
Yeah, I'm
like,
doing it.
like the amount of
I'm doing
times
what I want.
the amount of
Fuck, I
times
want.
I've listened to our, because I'm the one mixing them, the amount of times I've listened to the songs, like
I'm just over it.
any emotional weight or any sense of like any sense of coolness or like, oh, this arrangement's cool, it's gone. It's all just ones and zeros in my brain. So like, to me, I'm like, oh dude, it sounds like ass. But like, if you're a new listener, I'm not gonna tell you not to listen to it, because it's, it's where we started. It's kind of like the foundation of where we've gone from there. But
Gay.
I would like to say one reason I wouldn't want people to listen to it is because you gotta pee again. So do I.
Damn,
I also
Brady.
pee again. Because we had a
take it to the
different lead
bathroom.
singer at the time, different vocalist. His name was Caleb. But I mean, that's as far as I want to talk about that. So
yeah,
Yeah.
we had some like personnel changes, and there was a weird transition between like having an individual vocalist.
And you learning how to play and do vocals.
Yeah, like I had to learn how to play and sing at the same time, which was like really scary at first.
So that's the
Also-
current arrangement. You sing and play.
Yeah, so we have
3 guitars. And
it's 3 guitars,
That's so bad.
which it's what do you guys what the fuck?
No, I was just talking about. I was like, this was also pre me being in the band.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so the music wasn't that good, you know.
Not yet.
Andre made it
not
better.
until Andre got there. But yeah, so then we had
Just wanted to hear it.
we didn't have a bassist. Like we didn't have a bassist our first show, and we had Andre fill in.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah.
We were the bassist position was like, we didn't have anybody like solid in that position yet.
Yeah.
And so then we asked Andre to fill in. He was like quote unquote fill in for like our first 2 shows, and then we were like, you just want to like be in the band? Like,
I filled Matt for the first 2 shows.
it's kind of funny how like all the connections are like connecting, because like
yeah.
the only reason I knew Andre was because I was in Under the Knife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I had my Grip Thumb project, and now Andre is part of this. And
Right.
then the only reason I know Brady is because they asked me to be in their band, and then I just have him in Nuff said, and also Grip Thumb, which is we have 3 guitarists in Grip Thumb.
Well,
so-
and then again after Andre joined, so it was me, Jalen, Justin, and then did I say Andre? Andre as well. And then Caleb. Yeah, we were a 5-piece, and then we let Caleb go, and then we were a 4-piece for a while, and only 2 guitars, and then we had Brady join this past year to play bass. So then we hopped back on, or no, we were never on 3 guitars, but then we were able to hop on 3 guitars for our live stuff.
So we're loud and frustratingly annoying.
Yeah, sometimes, it depends on who you ask, but yeah, damn, I had a train of thought. I don't know where I was going with that, but
So Rob, how long have you been doing the podcast?
It just hit 4 years.
I was gonna say I feel like I remember when it came, like it started. And
Yeah,
came
it was
around.
January of 2021 is when I did it.
Nice.
I started recording them in like December of 2020 just to like get some like fucking going.
Yeah.
And also I did that because I knew I was going to be talking to Jeff G and Roy from Cold as Life. I was like, I have to do at least like 3 or 4. So I kind of have like a little experience. I should have waited. I
don't know. I don't think so, man. You've had a pretty dope like run of everything.
But like when you like whatever like experience you like, gain from having conversations and like you learn so much, you know, as the shit goes on.
Yeah.
And I don't know, sometimes you're like, I should have waited to have more information or more knowledge about a little more history of the scene. I don't know. It's just when you go back and think about it, I'm like, I could have fucking waited to do that. Yeah. But I wanted to be the first one because obviously fucking Terror Zone. I wanted it to be. Yeah. Let's kick this shit
it's
off.
It's a fucking dope name too.
Life. Yeah. Well, thanks to them. But that was cool. So 4 years strong.
You had a lot of cool people on the show too.
I know.
It's been dope because it wasn't it like dude from Mongoloids, dude from Madball, like a few other people.
Aaron from Death Threat. One of the guitarists in Hatebreed, Frank Three Gun.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he was in Terror before. Also, Pit Boss 2000. Pit Boss 2000. He's from Cleveland. Yeah. Or the 5,000 or 2,000? I think it's 2,000.
I think it's 2,000.
Yeah, they're fucking. That band's crazy. Don't ever look at their lyrics.
That's no, it's all right. We listened to Laid to Rest on the way here. We know.
Okay, well, it's like One Life Crew 2.0. Like same singers. So it's just like a different like sound, but like One Life Crew lyrics. It's crazy.
I love that. That's when our Hatebreed played a couple shows a few years ago. One of them was in Flint at the Machine Shop, and so the Machine Shop is literally like across the street from my neighborhood. So we just decided, fuck it, we'll just go. And I fucking hate the Machine
I've never
Shop.
been there because everybody says don't go there.
It sucks. The venue, like, it sounds really good. The sound is awesome.
It's the people.
But it's the people. They don't let you mosh. They don't let you
fucking mosh.
Yeah, they don't let you do re-entry, nothing like that.
And they also don't like black people.
I don't know about all that.
I'm just kidding. That was a joke. I'm just fucking around.
But we can say it anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
They're racist. Their security's racist.
We got to like hang out or meet their Hatebreed's bass player at one point. We gave him a shirt because like Under the Knife is obvious. It's the Hatebreed EP, you know.
Right.
So we were like, yeah, we'll give you guys a shirt because like that's the name of it. Like we stole that from you guys. Probably, you know. Jamie's like, what the fuck is this shit, dude? Fuck these guys.
Bother me with a demo.
Yeah.
No, that's cool though. What is up with Under the Knife? Is there anything? Is it dead? Is it just
it's
inactive
probably,
or paused?
It's probably never gonna come back, you know, because like Max is just he like bought a house, got engaged, you know, like he's just been busy doing his life shit, you know what I mean? So I don't think he has the time or like energy or money to like devote to it, and that's totally fine, you know.
Yeah. We don't need him fucking bullying people around anymore.
Yeah, now it's my job to bully people.
Okay,
fuck that redhead freak.
Yeah, let me just say at last year's 10 for 10, he kicked me in the belly for no reason so fucking hard.
No, it was not for a reason. It's because Persist was playing. You goofball.
Yeah, it was during Persist.
Okay, but I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck you.
No, dude.
Were you wearing a helmet last year? I see you wearing a helmet.
I should be wearing a helmet.
No. You're not the same person. There was somebody wearing a helmet.
No, that's not.
No, it was a second person, and not his girlfriend.
No, there was another. There was another
helmet.
There was another.
He's taking pictures and shit.
I know what you're talking about, but no, that was not me.
Yo, shout out Jacob. That dude's fucking awesome.
I love Jacob, dude. I love Jacob.
Dude, I got blessed with a photo. You know how you got one too?
It's got to be around here somewhere.
Fuck, I should carry that thing with me everywhere, like it's a fucking Bible, dude.
I have mine in my office, just on my speakers.
Yeah, I have one next to my PS5.
By the Red Wing shit, but it's not. It's not over there anymore. Oh, yeah. But he gave it to me on my birthday. Is that a hood show?
Yeah, I love that guy.
I was like, thank you, buddy. That was nice.
No, it's I posted it not that long ago. That fucking Reddit post when somebody was like, "Who's that big red mean guy who goes to all the shows?" Because that was at that Terror and Never Ending Game show. Yeah. Like the Terror NEG show that was at the Majestic, I think, in Detroit.
Yeah, Pain of Truth and shit.
Yeah, Pain of Truth and like Kubla Khan. So of course it was a Kubla Khan fan that fucking came out and was like, "Who's this guy beating me up?" And he made a Reddit post about it. It was so fucking
That's
funny.
so good, actually.
Good.
Stay out.
Yeah, good. Get the fuck out of here.
It's like, what if we mention the one time Under the Knife got canceled in Grand Rapids?
Oh yeah, because like Max threw the mic stand out there into the crowd, and some guy was like swinging it around at people.
And then someone went on Facebook, I think, or whatever, and made this like this Bible of just this band almost killed me, and her last show she went to was an Of Mice and Men show or something like that. I was just like, bro, get the fuck out of here, dude. And then we had like.
This is over the top.
And no one got hurt, by the way. No one got hurt. Like the mic stand was just a fucking whatever. And then we had people hitting us up in our DMs and commenting on our posts. And one that really got me, bro, was that, "Hey assholes, don't ever come back to Grand Rapids again." Bro, shut the. Nah, I'm not. No.
weren't shows more violent though back in the day?
Yeah,
I always hear that, but I don't know.
Look, I don't know. It could just be like
A perspective thing.
exactly an age perspective.
Yeah.
And it depends on like what show you're at. Kind of like read the room. Like what bands is gonna be fucking Tyrant and Let It Die. And,
Somebody's gonna die.
Fucking Suffocate Faster, or
Yeah.
is it gonna be Agnostic Front?
Yeah,
There's a difference.
It's just
Is
different.
Is there like a glaringly obvious difference between, say, shows from back in the day to now?
Yeah.
In terms of the like, is there something you can point out?
Sure. There's always somebody looking for a fight. Like there'd be a new face in the crowd, somebody coming to enjoy a hardcore show. They just heard about, I love fucking a Comeback Kid. It just happens to be like Terror and Tyrant's opening.
Yeah.
So everyone's gonna go fucking crazy. They're gonna throw garbage cans and bar stools,
Set off fireworks, throw ladders.
and all one of those fucking Flint freaks, Zach, coming out. He was like Tyrant's bulldog.
Isn't that that's dude with the word Flint tattooed on his face, right? Yeah.
Or I love
Flint
that guy.
face, and he has
I'm pretty sure that's what they call it.
And on the back of his head, he has a skull, and the eyes had X's in them for obviously straight edge.
Yeah.
And he was fucking.
I didn't mean to
scary.
laugh. Don't beat my
He's
ass,
a
please.
he's a big guy.
He was a Flint mutant. He was scary, dude.
Is he alive still?
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, he lives in Salt Lake City now. He's he had like kind of fucking, I don't know, his own mental health. He had to fucking just.
He was
get out
at
of Michigan. I
Black
did a
Christmas
podcast with him early on. It's really good because he goes.
He was at not this past Black Christmas because that didn't happen.
He was at
He
Black
was at
Christmas.
the first
yes.
one. Yeah, the
Yeah,
first,
for Earth Mover. They did the reunion, so that's why he's like, got to see Earth Mover.
Black Christmas.
There was another. Hey,
There's another
Jesus
word
Christ.
for that. Hey, yo.
But yes, so going back to shows and just the violence, because it was like, he's gonna come out, he's gonna throw something at somebody who doesn't know what's happening, and they're gonna get mad, and then they're gonna get fucked up by like 20 people.
I was gonna say.
And that's like just how it was. Like somebody's looking for a fight, somebody didn't expect what was gonna happen. They think they're tough, but it was just like a violent, fucking stupid scene where it was. like based on like
So you're saying it's more
fight.
civilized now?
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, I think
it
the
is
IQ
way
has kind of cumulatively rose a little bit.
Wrong.
Look, if you're not nervous at a show, then then you don't even have an idea of how it was. Because it was like, how soon is it going to be the first song? Is it going to be the first fucking chord of the first song, or is it going to be the last song? So they don't want to get kicked out yet. Because it's going to happen. And like I said, if somebody new came, they looked like they thought they were tough, or they wanted to mosh, have fun like everybody else, and they would point out that guy in the corner. We're all gonna mosh on that fucking guy.
Well, it's just like,
So it was.
Are you
dumb
like
bully shit? It was stupid. Like it was like cool violence. We're tough, but it was just like, we're gonna fucking jump this guy because we don't know who he is. It's
it
stupid.
sounds like you're kind of like, I was gonna ask, like, are you glad that doesn't happen like that? Because it kind of does sound like that. You're like, I'm glad we moved past this
Well,
to
because
some
there's never
degree.
really good reason for it, unless it's like some fucked up shit. Like, so I have a 17-year-old son. If he went to a show, wanted to enjoy it, like without me there, and somebody to know, his new kid, whatever, stand there, mind his business, or it's his first time in the pit, and he hits somebody on accident who who just happens to be somebody who wants to be an asshole.
Yeah.
And then they get fucking beat up by 5 people for no reason.
Yeah.
Like
That sucks.
Yeah, that fucking sucks, dude. And so just at a different perspective, because I was the guy doing that shit. Like
I learned.
This fucking nerd.
I've reformed my ways.
I have though, because there's so many people who are like, fuck that guy, he's still a piece of shit. But I'm like, I'm not. Like, I'm like a different person, man.
I used to be a real piece of shit.
Yeah, like, it used to be like fucking really different. You got something to say?
Yeah, I was gonna say, that I because like all I know is like the newer hardcore scene now. You know what I'm saying? So like I've never been personally jumped before. You know what I'm saying? But
I have. It's all right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Show tonight, right?
No, we're going to a show tonight. Are you going to that show tonight?
Yeah, I'll be
Okay, cool. But what I like about this scene is that it's so like loving. Like everyone is here for each other. Like we're all here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? All in this one room because we all enjoy the same thing, which is pretty cool.
Okay, Bill.
I get hit in the fucking face. Who?
73, baby.
I get hit in the fucking face. Usually, most of the time, they turn around and they're like, "Oh, my bad," you know, whatever. But it's just kind of funny that we're all just beating each other up. But it's out of love, though. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. I like it.
I do know what you're saying, and it's cool when you're hitting people for fun. Everybody knows, but then you get some people who really think they can go crazy on you, and sometimes that's. Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Fucking
you don't want to see me when I'm
him some.
angry.
Yeah. I
Match the
forgot.
energy,
I
always.
forget his name. We follow each other on Instagram, and I forget his name. He's this big motherfucker, big bodybuilder guy.
Me.
But like it was tied down last year, and I was like moshing for somebody. I was smacking him up a little bit, and then he grabbed me and he smacked me for doing it. And then he grabbed me from behind and was like, "Hey, stop it!" And then
disciplinary.
I went to go turn around and be like, "Who the fuck just did this?" And I saw this guy like towering over me, just fucking huge. I'm like, you know what, man? You have a good day. You know?
It's like when I got kicked in the head during fucking Laid to Rest. I know everybody's seen that video.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Oh, really? Oh, man, I got fucking stomped out right from the stage.
That's on YouTube. I can get it.
Don't watch
Just
it.
pull it up right now. Pull that up, Jamie.
Yeah, last year. Yeah, it was the first fucking 30 seconds of Laid to Rest.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, well, everybody like, okay, you hear Laid to Rest. What do you expect? Fucking pandemonium. And that's what we were all kind of expecting and what we were doing.
Yeah.
And I just like hit the wrong place. It's like an FSU dude I punched. And I was just moshing. And he hit me, but somebody came from the side of the stage. Was like, that's my friend. Don't do that. And I was like, all right, I got it.
No.
Yeah, so,
I think that's like where you know the limit, you know?
Yeah, you're like all right, well, I thought we were just having fun.
Yeah.
I thought everyone was going fucking crazy. But it did look like I fucking swung because I'm swinging on who's near me during Laid to Rest. It was nothing personal. It wasn't like a beef thing. It was like, you're in front of me, you're getting hit.
You're in the way.
And so, whatever.
Laid to Rest is playing, buddy. You're getting hit,
exactly.
You know?
Laid to Rest is playing. We're about to all get fucked up.
Damn.
So,
Yeah, I thought that was just like universally known that like we're all just like throwing our arms and shit.
yeah.
Not like out of like I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, well, everyone's got a different,
Definition of mine.
way to, fucking throw it down. And you just deal with whatever comes at you.
God, dude, you're trying to play a video and you don't have YouTube
The
Premium?
best one's on the Jonah
You
Joe
fucking
one.
poor
Don't watch the
piece of shit.
856, yeah.
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 She has an angle of me falling on my head during weekend nachos. During the Black Earth breakdown, I went a little too silly and I fell
You'll see
straight
it in
on
the
my
front.
shit.
I'll start running. I'll run fucking by in a second. You'll see it. Yeah. He's only gonna watch it. There you go. There's me.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you can watch it.
yeah, I mean, it's cool. You can watch it. I would rather you not, but you can watch it.
Especially not right here while we're recording.
You ready? Live.
Oh,
Watch it. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Wonk. Hold on. Here it comes.
Oh, okay, I see.
Oh,
I guess you could say he got
I thought everybody was
laid
having
to
fun,
rest.
too. I didn't realize that's what it was. I was like, yeah, that was cool. And then I saw something. They're like, yo, I thought you were about to get your ass whipped. I was like, what? I was like, everyone was having fun.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I had no
my
idea
bad.
that happened until like after their set. But anyways,
You get any Nuff said questions on the Instagram?
you probably yeah.
Nice segue, Matt.
Yeah.
I was just curious. I saw that.
Let's see. Let me go back.
Here's a question. fuck.
All right.
Oh wow, this is a good one. I'm gonna save it for last. So there's only 4, but we'll start
That's plenty.
from TJ from Escalation of Force.
Hey,
No way.
TJ's
Cool.
from Flint. Him and I were talking about that.
Wait, TJ's from Flint?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I think he said he grew up on the east side.
I fucking love TJ. He's awesome. Escalation of Force, seriously one of my favorite Detroit bands, or just Michigan bands ever.
Tonight.
Dude, I know. I'm so excited. Dude, I absolutely love their music. When I saw them at the 10%, I was going fucking... Well, I thought I was going off. But I love them.
All right. I don't know. Anybody can fucking answer this. I have no idea. He said, who are they taking to win the Daytona 500 next week?
Dale Earnhardt Jr., brother. He's gonna come back.
What about Dale Earnhardt Sr.? That's my freaking guy, dude.
Yeah.
Haven't seen NASCAR in
I'm
20
sure.
years.
Gator, baby.
I'm sure there's a guy named Joe Johnson who's gonna do just fine in the race. I
Joe
don't know
Plonky.
anything about that kind
Joe
of stuff.
Plonky's gonna win
Joe
the Daytona
Plonky.
500.
He also asked me on a side message. I'm fucking saying it, TJ. I'm saying it.
Oh God, he's gonna say it, everybody.
I'm fucking saying it. Oh, wait,
Jalen said he
on
could.
Escalation of Force. He said, he said, I didn't know they sold gay pride flags with weed leaves on them. But it's a Rasta flag, you fuck.
I think it's cool and not gay.
colors.
I told him I was going to ask. So we asked him on NASCAR.
That's fucking
And
funny.
even if it was gay, it'd be fine.
Rainbow. Yeah. What if I had a thin blue fucking line flag down there?
That would be fucking.
With a weed leaf over it.
with the Punisher skull over it.
Oh my
with
God.
Donald Trump hair.
He says, but we the people on it. Yeah. I know you nerds. I know one of you guys are fucking nerds. He was just playing Pokemon in his pocket. No, it says Goku versus Superman. Who would win?
Goku.
Me.
Goku,
I-
and it's not even a question.
Right. I
Literally, it's in Goku's DNA. Every time he fights someone, he gets stronger.
This is the first time Brady's talked this podcast. And he's losing his shit.
Superman would fight
he's fired
Goku,
up.
and Goku would not die, and Goku would just continue to get stronger. So I don't care if anyone says
Yeah.
that
He's thought
Superman
about
is
this shit.
currently
He's really
stronger,
thought about
but
this.
Goku would get strong enough. It's
Um,
literally Saiyan blood.
Wrong.
I should say that
Just whatever
I'm
your
a
opinion
big,
is, wrong.
big comic book guy. I love Marvel. I love DC. Very excited for the new Superman movie, but I know nothing of anime except Berserk. Goku would win that fight.
You know when Goku
Yep.
goes Ultra Instinct, and he literally can like feel atoms. Like you can't hit him because he's one with time and space. Like that. It's not even a competition.
He's one with time and space.
Brady's only here to give us anime facts, by the way.
You don't even watch it.
He's also really good at bass.
Loves Dragon Ball Z.
He loves dragging his balls.
Really good at bass, not drums though. Yeah.
Oh, true. Both. Sorry.
Hold on, can I?
Yeah.
Let me glaze Brady real quick. Hey Brady,
What up?
phenomenal drummer, better than me. Go ahead.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
He is incredible.
So I was born on June 6th, right?
Seriously, were you?
Yeah.
It's my dad's birthday.
Oh, really?
And also D-Day.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Brady's your dad.
Brady's my dad. He in 1958?
Yep, something like that.
He died. He died probably before you were born. No.
I was born in 2003.
No, he died in 2009. You mean 14, 13, or sorry, 16? I don't know.
Oh my God, dude! Time is flying. Time is
1, 2, 3.
flying.
No.
Anyway.
Then from fucking Seth, I don't know, this is an inside joke.
does he got
He
it?
said, "Who is Scott Vogel?" I don't even ask you guys.
Jalen.
Okay,
Jalen.
this is an
Jalen.
inside joke because I didn't know who fucking Scott Vogel was.
This was like this was 1 week ago.
Literally.
We were
1
like,
week
"Yo,
ago.
who's Scott Vogel?" He's like, "I don't know."
But
I
if
don't
you
know.
show me his fucking face, I'll tell you what band he's in. Terror, lead vocalist of Terror.
He did not know that.
At the time, yeah, fucking. But now I don't know.
It's 1 week
So-
ago.
It was
Yeah,
only
1
a
week
week
ago.
ago.
That's okay. You're allowed to not know. You're allowed to not know. There's some shit, dude, that I fucking probably should know about bands. I don't know.
Well, fucking Andre didn't know who Foundation was.
Yeah, I didn't. Not until like all the fests that happen in the like FYA, Tied Down, Sound and Fury, all that. There's a lot of bands I have no fucking clue who they are, and Foundation was one of them. So like now because of all the fests, I get to be like. I could put like playlists together on Spotify and shit and just listen to all of them because I'm like, oh, I didn't know who these guys are.
I'll be honest. I didn't listen to them until they got announced on FYA. Like I've always known who they were, but
Yeah.
I just
I didn't know who they
just
were.
weren't in my I don't know, view, I guess. I know
Yeah.
people love them. They're huge. Everyone
They're
was
a
excited
great
for them
fucking
to
band.
play, and it's just something. I'm fucked up. Like there's some shit. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to know. I listen to what I want to listen to.
I listen to the same fucking 6 bands on repeat for a year. I get hyper fixated on like one thing at a time.
Yeah, he got that dog in him.
It
Yeah.
takes so much
Yeah,
out
but
of me.
then like doing like the podcast, like I'm forced to actually like expand like what I listen to.
Well, I mean, a fest like Tied Down is like so good for people like me who, I guess a little bit about my background. I am a heavy like shoegaze enjoyer. I'm a shoegaze guy, and so when like fests come around like Tied Down, it's like a great way to just for someone to just introduce to like hardcore stuff. And like I remember because the first Tied Down I went to was last year, and like some of my favorite bands I listened to were on that bill or on the fest because I was just exposed to them, and like it was a great way for me to kind of get my head into hardcore a little more, because I'm really only been in hardcore like the past not even a year with like Nuff said and stuff. But were you trying to silence me? You're trying to censor me?
Yes.
But yeah, Tied Down's a really good avenue for people to like. I'm not saying it's like if you're a beginner, like if you're a poser, you just go to Tied Down just to like get to know the bands. You're not real hard, but like that is truly how I like learned like most of like some of the bands that I listen to now, like that are hardcore. But
I should also say
I
the
really
same
love
thing.
Tied Down.
Yeah, I should also say the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of bands on Tied Down, and I'm like, who are these guys? And I'll look them up and listen. I'm like, damn, you guys are fucking good. I mean, most of the bands I knew last year for Tied Down. But one band that I knew of, but I just didn't listen to, which is kind of crazy, because was Have Heart. And
He means straight edge because he tapped his watch and didn't say it.
yeah, if we're not on video, my bad. But now I'm like a big Have Heart fan. After they got announced for Tied Down, yeah.
I was gonna go somewhere off that, but no, I completely forgot what it was. Like it was 5 seconds, well, probably 2 seconds from it going. Like, zoom. I was like, it's gone.
It's gone.
Oh,
It's gone. No, it's okay. Let me ask: is everybody here straight edge or no?
It's just Jalen and I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You have to leave.
What a fucking! You got a pride flag with a weed leaf on it. What are you talking about?
You have to leave.
Oh, yeah, me? I gotta go.
Yeah, they gotta leave now.
I don't.
It's a pride flag. It's fucking
Don't they
Rasta
call
flag.
that? What do they call that?
What?
Like I don't claim edge, but I don't really partake.
I'm not straight edge, but
Yeah.
I blah blah. What's those fucking knock loose
No,
lyrics?
he's fucking Edge Light.
Edge light.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
That's from
Smoke
God.
weed?
Somebody had posted on Instagram. They're like, I need Edge Light to be a thing because I don't like to drink or smoke weed, but I smoke cigarettes. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Worse.
Shut up.
I just
You're
spit.
not fucking straight. Alright.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So now we know. Excuse me. So you're from Flint, Jalen. Did anybody else here actually grow up in Flint?
Yeah, I grew up in Flint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to ask, like, obviously this has nothing to do with hardcore, but like the whole water thing, like growing up, was it
man.
was it fucking weird? Like, yeah. I don't know who wants to start. I couldn't imagine that life, like being like, should I drink this water or should I fucking buy water for my whole entire life?
Yeah. No, I get you. Yeah. There's a misconception about Flint because there's like, there's there's kind of a misconception about Flint because there's like Flint and then there's Flint Township.
Mm-hmm.
So I grew up in
You mean Carmen Hills? Flint and then Carmen Hills.
whatever. I don't know.
This guy's a gangster. His real name is Clarence.
So I grew up in Flint Township. I still currently live there. And there's certain areas that were affected with like the lead piping in the city, but then there's other areas in Flint where it's well water, which has been untouched. So it's really about like, you gotta like know where you're at and like what water you're getting. Cause some places it's like not a worry at all. Like thankfully I grew up with well water, so I didn't have to like.
Dinky out.
Yeah, I got the fancy water.
Essence with your dirt.
But it's kind of crazy how it's like it's like everybody knows about it. Like I was listening to a podcast with like Shane Gillis, and he made a joke about liquid death, and he's like, "What is this, Flint water?" And I was like, "Are you serious? Like, how do you know about that?"
It's in a Deadpool comic. Deadpool says that.
Really?
Yeah, he's like he makes some joke about
Dude,
Flint water. It's
that's
I asked
crazy.
about it at work the first week of work
Yeah.
ever, where they were like,
Apple.
"Yeah," they were like, "Is the water okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's not. It's like Matt
My
said,
dad
like,
shouted that before a grip thumb set started.
Oh, yeah.
shit, yeah."
I should say I don't really remember a lot growing up, but I know we lived right next to McLaren. I think it was McLaren Flint, which is the ghetto, and I do remember like being in elementary school, and then my mom like freaking out like we can't use our water anymore and all that, and like you can't take showers, and we had to go to my grandpa's house take showers and shit, and then like the water bottles, just cases and cases and cases of water, and then we kind of just stopped caring after a while, and I just started
Well, it
taking
wasn't-
showers, and
Like, it wasn't a huge deal after a certain point, because
Right.
like the city did replace
Yeah.
a lot of pipes.
Yeah.
We lived in a place near Kettering University, which is like a prominent engineering school in Flint, and that I think partially because of that they replaced lead pipes in front of all of the houses over there. And then when we bought the house that we have now in Flint, which is over by the golf course, we got everything tested and made sure it was okay, and it is. And it's like Matt said, it's like certain areas were affected by it significantly more, but it's not like, oh, this place is a fucking third world country now, and you can't drink any of the shit, because that's
what
what
you
people
think. Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
people like made it seem like,
Yeah, it was like a fear mongering of the Flint water system. Yeah.
We travel a lot, and Jalen and I's other band, and we tell them we're like Flint based, and without fail, every single person has been like, they either make a joke or they're like, "How's the water, bro? How's the water, bro?" Like,
Figured it out yet?
yeah,
It's like annoying how much they ask it.
yeah.
I swear to God, they were on stage or something like that.
Yeah, there was a band from Florida. I mean, I wasn't actually
You
that
have
big
no
of a
right to
deal,
talk
but I won't
Florida.
say who they are because they're like they're kind of, I don't know. They're on.
It was a day to
They're actually
remember.
on Warp Tour. They're on the upcoming Warp Tour, which is pretty cool.
It was a day to remember.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, they were super cool to us, so I don't want to make any whatever, but literally the lead singer was like, "Shout out Heat Above from Flint. Yeah, the water sucks there." And it was like, okay.
You can't say that. Well, it's not funny though.
and then he said something about he's like, because we were in where Pontiac, right?
Yeah, the bike room, Crowfoot.
Yeah, he made some jokes saying that the water was bad there too. He made some jokes saying that the water was bad at Pontiac. I don't know. It's just stupid. I don't even need to talk about it.
Okay. We forgot you weren't talking in the microphone. I don't know, man. I wouldn't. Go ahead.
On the other hand, we did not grow up in Flint. No. I grew up in a shitty little small farm town called Elmont, Michigan.
With who?
The twins from the Shotgun Message. Are you aware of the Shotgun Message at all?
I don't. I know who that band
Not
is.
to put you on the spot.
I know they played at Edgemont.
Yes,
I listened.
Yes, there
So, yes.
are two twins. There are a set of twins in the band. I grew up with those guys. They were very good friends with my brother. We grew up in the same little shitty town.
Okay.
So
But the water was great.
the water was fine. I mean, but no, I ended up after high school migrating towards like Holly, towards Flint, that area, and then ended up going to college, and that's how he found me, Jalen.
Yes, sir.
I used to go to a family reunion at the Groveland Oaks Park in Holly, Michigan. I think it's exit like a 100 or 99. Is the exit?
KKK capital or whatever in Michigan?
No, that's
That could be
Howell.
Howell. It's a little
It
more
is.
country. Yeah.
It's Howell, because it's where like the leader of the KKK used to live.
Yeah. I did
Let's go kill him.
My first show ever. My first show ever was in Howell, and my mom came with me because she was like, "I'm staying by you because this is the capital of or the KKK in Michigan or whatever."
I bought
Yeah,
my
anyways.
first gun from somebody in Howell, and he lived off Coon Lake Road. I'm like, holy shit! Oh my god, that's the name of the road. I'm like, oh my god.
Hey, that place should have burned over L.A. I mean, come on.
I know there's a small airport in the area. That's all I know.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
There's great food there, though.
Oh my.
Like, it's not that anymore. Trust me, it's not like the KKK capital of the world anymore. But that place has great food now. Speaking of food, what's good food around here specifically?
McDonald's.
McDonald's is straight. I mean, it's probably like
all right.
the Flint McDonald's. Like it ain't great. Like you know what you get when like then, like, when you're in the era, you're like, that's
Yeah.
fucking gonna suck. It's like
Jalen's walking off because he's
it's
so
a
mad
quarter
about
mile
McDonald's.
from Detroit, and it's not. Like, we're just like a mile away from.
Yeah.
Like the southeast end of Detroit.
Yeah.
It's not great. It's just like projects and dispensaries and shit.
Okay.
You
Fair
know,
enough.
Dope.
Yeah, nothing good over this way. But
Okay.
dude, there's this place that. Where the fuck is that show tonight?
Gatekeeper games.
Gatekeepers. How would you get there? You take
That's in
94
that's in
or
Berkeley.
75
think.
to whatever the fuck the lodge. I think it probably runs to it. We have like 696. But there's this place, dude. I've been fucking wanting to go there for the longest time, which you guys should. It's called the D Motown Deli. It's off of like Grass.
Oh,
They,
shit.
they made like crazy fucking corned beef. That looked
anything
really
with
good.
food, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
If there's food, I'm there.
There's food,
But that's probably like 15 minutes away.
Okay.
But
Not bad.
I don't know. There's fucking good.
There's,
pizza. Not really like great like sit down places around here. That's like
Yeah.
fucking local rather than like some bullshit chain.
Been to
Yeah.
Green Lantern?
No, I smell the pizza. at
Super
Gatekeepers.
small independent mom and pop shop, Green Lantern.
Is there only one, or they got a couple?
No, they
of
got
them?
No, there's a few.
Okay,
Just backtracks.
but is it me or do they rip off the fucking Gorilla Biscuits logo for their logo?
Could be.
Because
Could be.
I'm almost positive that's what it is.
It's right there.
Oh well, no, just their GB is in that shape of the GL.
Dan Brady.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hardcore? Just kidding.
But
I think we got one. Do we have one more question, or was Seth the last
oh
one?
no, the other one was more of a statement. It was actually
Oh.
it's a big deal from Stage Dive Jesus.
No fucking way. What's up?
It said, "Why ask questions when there's enough said?"
End the podcast.
Yeah,
I-
that's a good one.
I don't get it.
Can you rephrase that?
A lot of people think we're a straight edge band. We are not.
We are. I'm actually going to bully the shit out of these guys into being straight edge.
Jalen's actually drinking a beer right now.
Oh dang! You know what? Dang! Should we drop this? Should we drop some news on you in this podcast?
Give me anything you have to say about the band, music, news, whatever.
Well, first of all, our EP is dropping February 19th. It's like a week and a half from now or whatever.
Shout out Top Floor Tapes.
Hold on, we'll get out to the shout outs in a minute. I was gonna say
You messed up.
whoever's listening to this will know this, and we're not gonna talk about it at all until it drops. We're doing a split like really soon with a band called Peace Cells. It's Billy from Anadonia. He's doing drums in this band. I actually don't know from Oinga Doinga. I don't know who else is in the band. I heard their demos are pretty good, and yeah, we're doing a split with them, and we're dropping it like the beginning of April. So we're dropping our split. We're dropping our EP in February, a couple weeks from now, and then we're immediately recording 2 songs, and then Matt is gonna mix and master it, just because I don't think the turnaround will be fast enough with Nate.
And it's free.
Yeah, because we just weren't happy with how well Nate mixed the last.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
just like, this stuff
Yeah.
this stuff's Nate doing is too good.
Yeah, it's too good. Anyways, and then we're dropping a split with them. Yeah, so 2 songs. We want to do it April 1st, just because I think it'd be funny. I don't know if you know that, but
I didn't know that, but I will make it work.
yeah, I think April.
Yeah.
I think April 1st would be a funny day to drop it, because obviously April Fool's Day.
Wait, that's literally a month. It's over a month.
It's over a month. I think we'll have enough time.
We'll see.
We already have the demos like demoed.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
just
yeah.
have
I'm
to
really glad
record
that
them.
we're planning this out and talking
On the
about it
on
right
air.
now.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Part
Yeah.
of the process. Right?
Yeah.
Part of the process.
Yeah.
But as far as that, actually, I don't know if we can talk about this.
Yeah, we can.
The out of country show. Can we talk about that? We could probably talk about that.
We'll be
Yeah.
playing in Canada soon.
Well, it'll
Yeah.
be announced. It'll be announced.
Yeah.
Way out of the country.
Yeah.
Way out of the
But it's just kind of cool because I've never been out of country, and our first show out of state is out of country. It's pretty cool. We're playing with Gavel,
Morning Star.
Morning Star. What's the other band?
I would have to double check, but Gavel and Morning Star are the 2 big ones.
Yeah, Gavel's
Gavel's
fucking
been
dope,
one.
dude.
They played the Toys for Tots show at Edgeman a couple of times.
Yeah, they Toronto or Sarnia? Which one are they? Or Hamilton.
Hamilton, yeah.
Steel City, is that what that is?
Yeah, they're great. They
They're a great
like went
band.
under the knife, played one of the Toys for Tots ones. They were like, if you ever want to come to Canada, just let us know. And then Under the Knife broke up, so we couldn't do that.
Hey, I think we'll make a return. Maybe like one show.
Maybe like a
every
20-year
year.
anniversary. kind of
20
thing.
years is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Next time Maxwell comes around, fucking 20 years. So.
Yeah, I know.
He might be twice the fucking size. No, as in muscle. What the fuck? You guys are so damn, guys. Come on.
Twice the size and twice
He's
the
gonna be, like,
red.
12 foot tall.
Yeah, he'll be like a Nephilim.
Motherfucker's red, yeah. His skin's turning red. Shit. No,
You're
but I know there's a few other projects you guys are involved in. Andre, what do you do? You got a fucking list. I know it.
Scott told me the other day, he's like, you're getting the Joe Plonky effect. Because
Yeah,
you're in
that's what I'm
every
saying,
band.
so
I'm
that-
like, whatever keeps me off the streets and off drugs. No, because I'm in Nuff Said, I'm in Grip Thumb, I'm in Persist, and then I'm in Flesh Wound. I've got another thing cooking up right now, and then maybe one more. We'll see what happens.
Bareface.
No, I'm not in Bareface. I'm filling in.
Yeah.
He's also in the Foo Fighters.
Yeah. Also, I'm taking over for Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters because I didn't cheat on my wife. So
Or so we've been told.
I'm gonna learn to fly then.
I don't get that one either.
There's a song called
just every joke. I don't get it, guys.
Six starter jacket, Mark. Was it starter?
No, it's a
It's the Wet Wings.
I think it's a pro. I think it's a pro player. I don't know.
He robbed a kid at a show for it.
Yeah, I fucking beat the shit out of this kid. Heat above. Nuff Said. Grip Thumb. Under the Knife, maybe.
Persist.
Persist.
What are you doing right now? Shoutouts? What are you doing?
No, I'm just listing the bands I'm a
stuff
part
you're
of.
in? Okay, sorry,
Jackass.
I was not following what was happening, and I sincerely apologize.
Yeah, clearly.
Sincerely apologize. Anyways, yeah, it's fucking.
I do
Yep.
want to give a shout out to Jimmy from Top Floor
Yes.
Tapes. Fucking love
Oh,
that
of
guy.
course.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes, yes.
Big supporter.
I want to shout out a bunch of bands. I was gonna make a list of bands I was gonna shout out, and I completely forgot.
This
So
guy's on a list.
you guys need to help me out.
I hope it's like extra long. 1 minute. I'm just gonna put music.
I fucking hope it is. All right, here we go. Shout out Sissy Boys. Those guys are fucking
Shout out to Sissy
awesome.
Boys.
Like seriously, fucking awesome. Escalation of Force, love that band. Great band.
Lyuda.
Lyuda,
Enemy of God
Anadonia, King's Command,
The Shotgun Message.
Slice, Shotgun
In
Message.
Search of Bastilla.
I was getting
Yes,
there, dude.
yes.
In Search of Bastilla.
Emphasize In Search of Bastilla.
Yeah,
Bastilla.
yeah. that-
Big deal.
Bastilla. Big deal.
Pompeii song, right?
What?
Bastille.
Bastille?
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a
Come
good
on,
joke.
man.
So,
Keep talking.
Moral Pollution.
yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
That new split
Holy
with Moral
fuck.
Pollution is gas.
Really good. Really, really, really good. We're playing a show with them. I forget when. But yeah, Enough Said and Persist is playing a show with them. I'm very excited.
Shout
for
out
that.
Bad Beat.
Yeah, shout out Bad Beat,
Bad
of course.
motherfucking
Obviously
beat.
the bigger names. D Block. I don't know if I said that already. Did I say Slice?
Decedent.
Shout
Okay.
out Normal.
Normal. It's a good band.
Decedent. That's a.
Yo, Foo Fighters.
Yes.
Oh, Decedent. Is that how you say their name, or Decedent, or
Yes.
that's? Oh, Necrotic Defilement.
Yeah.
That band's dope. They need to drop new fucking music, dude. Holy shit, their music's really good. I'm like drawing a blank
We're
on all
sorry
these
for
bands.
everybody who was not shouted out that we just can't.
I mean, yeah, you
I'm
got to
sorry
talk
for
in the
how
mic,
fucking
man.
messy this whole thing was.
I don't even think we like said our names or anything.
Oh.
I'm-
Yeah, we didn't get that far. We
I'm-
started ranting, going nuts.
We hit him with the femboy question
Okay.
right away.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna start now. Start with Justin.
All right. My name's Justin.
What do you do?
I play guitar in Nuff Said and Grip Thumb.
My name is Matthew. I sing and play guitar for Grip